thought I wasn't coming back this week, didn't you? Haha, gotcha. Hey guys, it's your girl Tara Crush back with another review, and this time it is for The Oval on BET. If you haven't already, please hit my subscribe button down at the bottom. Thank you so very much, and I want to get right into this review because a few things happened and I want to make sure I cover everything because, oh my goodness, this season is definitely going to be all up in the White House, and it's definitely going to be this side versus that side, them going up here, them going down there. So it's definitely going to be a split in the White House. I think the whole season they're going to play it like this, and that's going to just be crazy to me, but let's get to it. So last week's cliffhanger was Sam telling everybody that Bobby and Simone was having sex. And, you know, so this week, you know, it continued. He was just like, yeah, what? And Bobby's like, what in the world? Everybody's like asking questions, and Sam is kind of standing there. And Eli just kind of like, tell me, Sam, what is it that you're trying to tell me? Well, first of all, he already told you. You just didn't want to hear it. It didn't sit right in your soul, but yeah, he already told you what he needed to tell you. And so now Eli's asking him straight up, like, what are you trying to tell me? He's like, you need to talk to Bobby. Simone is like, Sam has just lost his mind. Sam is this, Sam is that. And the only person who really, I think, saved the day for this whole situation was Priscilla. Because Priscilla came out and said, yeah, Sam is jealous of Bobby because me and Bobby went on a date. And I'm sorry that he mixed up, you know, you all into our stuff. But he is clearly jealous of Bobby. And Sam was like, I have nothing to be jealous of. And she was like, yes, you do. How you know, Priscilla? Because you didn't get none yet. You didn't get none of that yet. How do you know that he got something to be jealous of? What you try to say about Sam? Because these ladies was definitely taking shots at their men's manhoods this episode. Like, what in the world? Who wrote this? Like, seriously. But she basically, you know, told Eli, pay Sam no mind. He's just in his feelings, basically. And Eli kind of went for it, but not really. He kind of moved on, I think, because he had to, but not because he wanted to. And Simone was just kind of like appalled. You know, Bobby and Max go outside, you know. And, you know, Max is telling Bobby, man, I told you not to do it. And Bobby, of course, always talking in third person. I don't know what that means about his personality, but I really don't dig that he's always talking. Bobby has needs. Bobby wants to do this. You are Bobby. So why are you talking about Bobby like you ain't Bobby? Like, are you constantly having an out-of-body experience? Like, are you watching yourself in real time? And are you judging yourself? Like, are you watching you move through? Like, who is running your body if you in third person all the time? Like, who's in there thinking for you? Like, I don't understand people who talk like this. Do y'all understand people who talk in third person? I don't understand them. It's confusing to me. And I want to know why they are like that. Bobby's like that. Bobby be like, Bobby don't want nothing to eat right now. How do you know what Bobby wants? Oh, because you Bobby. Then why don't you just say I? What do you have against the word I? I. That's you. You Bobby. Instead of saying Bobby like it ain't you, say I so we know that you talking about you. Whatever, Bobby. You lucky you look good, because if you didn't, I would not deal with that at all. I would be like, get him off the show, because I'm not dealing with this third person stuff. Okay, so as they are bickering back and forth, Simone leaves the Oval Office and she steps outside and she looks at Bobby and she says, you over there. Bobby's like, I'm not going. She's like, yes, you are. Let's go. So she makes him go over there and they're having their talk or whatever. And Simone is just like, yeah, so what's up with you and Priscilla? What's up with you and he's like, you not my woman. I do what I want to do. She's like, no, you don't. And made him have sex with her. Okay, where is the Me Too people? Because him too. Because he didn't want to do all of that with you, Simone. And I don't like you being a bully for his meat. I would like for y'all to have a mutual respect for one another. Not you making him have sex with you, because that is so Victoria-esque. And I don't like that. I don't feel like a woman ever needs to make a man have sex with her. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, I'm just thinking about your self-esteem. Like, where is it? When did it fall in your shoes? Like, I don't understand how your levels got that low, but that's where she is, and she's basically forcing him to continue this affair with her. After she just told her husband that she wouldn't have no affair with him. She went right across the hall and had sex with him. She's like, that is over there. I'm not going to leave feeling like this. Well, how you going to leave feeling like, honey? How I feel when he's done? How I feel? It feel good, don't it? Got to feel better than what Eli doing, because I know Eli don't know what he doing in nothing. Because that boy just confused. It's sad. It is really sad, but, you know, she married him. She married him, and now she done found her Bobby and had her way with him. They have, Priscilla talked to Eli, who then talked to Donald about her going upstairs to talk to Hunter. And she feels like she can go up there and get him to start a line of communication with them downstairs so that they can end this standoff once and for all. And everybody's with it, but Sam don't want his wife going up there. He thinks it is dangerous. He thinks they're going to shoot her dead. And he doesn't want her going up there, but everybody's like, boy, shut up. She's going. And it's nothing you can do about it. And so Sam, you know, lost his mind. Get off me. No, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going. Get your finger out of my face. That's what I want to say. Get that little finger out of my face, okay? Get that appendage out of my face before I stick it up your nose. Get it out of my face. And, you know, she's eating it all up because she knows he's just jealous. Because she knows that he knows that the president is a creep. And if she's explaining that she has his favor, then she, you know, he knows that he's attracted to her. And I think she's attracted to him too. What y'all think? She can say whatever she want to say, but I think she's attracted to him too. Or she wouldn't keep entertaining him in that way. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she would. And she's getting ready to go. They're just waiting to make sure that it's cool. And Sam, you know, he has to be escorted out because he's not taking no for an answer. And he's definitely not trying to let her go. And she's just like, boy, if you don't get out of my face, I got things to do. I got a country to save, okay? Big things, big problems. Ain't got time for your small stuff, okay? All right. So we did see Priscilla call Hunter to warn him that she was coming upstairs. And he's like, what you coming up here for? And she's like, I just want to talk. I want to check on you. Yes, and I want to talk. And so, you know, she gets up there and they talk. And it's good. I think he's definitely open to her. I think he is definitely attracted to her. And he listens to what she has to say. And she's basically like, yes, we need to open this line of communication because, you know, we need to get you back in the Oval Office. And he's like, what are you talking about? And he was like, is Eli in the Oval Office? She's like, yes. And he doesn't belong there. He was frazzled. He didn't know what to do. Everybody knows that he can't be president. Like, we've got to get you back down there. But we can't do that if we can't open this line of communication. And he's listening to her. He's eating it all up. And she gets him to open the line of communication. And he keeps trying to get her to have sex with him. And she's like, no, I'm not doing that yet. I'll do it after this thing is over with. And it'll be the best thing you ever felt. Like, she really laid it on thick with him. And he's just like, so, you gonna tell them to call me? Hunter like, ooh, I'm gonna get me some of that girl right there. I love me some of her. So, you know, I thought that was cool that she was able to go up there and talk to him and talk him down. And then we did see, Victoria, she's just in her feelings. She don't really like the fact that Priscilla was able to go up there and talk to him. She wants to know why. She's thinking, y'all been having sex, haven't y'all? And she's like, no, look at you being all paranoid. She's definitely in her feelings. She definitely don't like that at all. But she's definitely gonna have to deal with it, right? Right. So, we did see Victoria tell Eli that Donald was gay. Why she felt like she needed to tell that, I don't know, but she definitely told it. And told him who he was sleeping with. Yeah, he's sleeping with Cal. How awkward. Like, I came with her. I just came with her. And, you know, Donald didn't really deny it, but, you know, now Eli knows. And he's like, look, I'm not judging you. And I really think he's in that boat with you, but we'll never know about it on this show. I think he's in that boat with you, though, Donald. I'm just saying. That's why he's not judging you at all, because he understands. I'm just saying. So, let's see what else. We did see Dale at Nancy's, and they were having dinner, and we just found out that Nancy is just definitely afraid of being alone. She doesn't want to be alone, and she is afraid of being alone. And another thing, she doesn't want to be alone. So that's Nancy's story, and that's what she's operating on. And, you know, Dale let her know that she's not alone because he's there. And she said, well, I want my husband. And he was like, well, I want my own husband too. And she said, oh, so you gay? And he was like, yeah, I'm gay. Sure is. And so she was like, oh, okay. So that scene ended, and yeah, I'll be back. So we do see Sam leaving, and you know, he's being escorted out by Alonzo and Agent Kane, whatever his name is. And they are playing him close, and he's like, you need to back up. You need to back up. You know, he's all short. You need to back up. You know, so he's doing his little thing. His little thing is crazy. But then we see Richard. He shows up, and he's like, what's going on? And he was like, where you going? You leaving? He's like, yeah, I'm going. I'm not really needed here. And he was like, oh, okay. He was like, so I'm be going home. He said, you can't leave. You got to stay here. And he told him about Priscilla going up to talk to the president and how he didn't really trust the situation, and he wanted him to stay and make, you know, keep an eye on her. And he was like, okay, I'll do that. He's like, well, can you go by and check on Nancy? He said, but can you go by and check on Nancy? He said, I asked her for a divorce, and I just want to check and make sure she's okay. He was like, yeah, I'll go do that. So he leaves, and so the agents, they get to go back to Donald or whatever. And we did see Simone tell Bobby that she don't expect for him to have sex with Priscilla no more. And she's pretty much the only one that he's going to be having sex with, because she is his new starlet. And she's not taking no for an answer. He wasn't able to resist her today. He's not going to be able to resist her ever. So it is what it is. So she's basically making him have this affair with her, which I don't agree with. I don't like it. I think it's weak. I think it's very demure, very unmindful. I don't like it. But that's what they have her character doing, which is some Victoria stuff. I don't know that they don't know that that's the same thing that she does, but they're supposed to be opposites. They're not opposites, okay? They're not. They have a lot of similarities, and that's probably why they don't get along. So we did see that, and then we did see Sam. He did go to check on Nancy, and he hears strange noises from the door when he gets there. And as he busts in and goes up them steps, guess what he sees, baby? Nancy was up there having sex with her husband's daddy again. And she was screaming and hollering. And remember, she already said that his sex was better than Richard's anyway. How's she gonna be with Richard daddy again? Like, you ain't learned nothing. You just lost your whole marriage and everything. You sitting over having sex with him. And it don't look like she's regretful at all. So we gonna see what Sam does with this information. Is he going to tell Richard, look, I walked in on your wife having sex with your daddy? Richard gonna be like, she did what? You shouldn't have left. I can guarantee you that wouldn't have happened if you wouldn't have left her. If you wouldn't have told her that you didn't want to be with her at a very vulnerable moment when she just now realized that her son is gone, she'd have been drugged, she'd have came down off the drugs, and then ain't got no husband no more. So I think you pretty much had something to do with that, Richard. I'm not blaming you, but I'm blaming you. I'm blaming you, yep. But she did it. She got drunk and she had sex with his daddy. So we're going to see how that falls out next week. But that was pretty much the episode. If I missed anything, please put it down in the comments, because you know I will cover it and answer your questions. But that's about it. So if you haven't already, please hit my subscribe button down at the bottom. Thank you. And if you are not the subscribing type, you know what? You got to the end of this video. That's more than I can ask of anybody. So thank you. And that is my $5.02. Peace.